Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to work with the Dataverse. So if you are thinking to create or if you are planning to create a model-driven application, so you need a Dataverse, and to get the Dataverse, obviously you need a Power BI premium license. Right. So licensing part I'm not going to discuss here, but premium per user and premium per app kind of licenses are available. So based on the requirement, you can define which type of license you want to use. Right. So in my previous video, I discussed about the Dataverse, what and all things are there. So now we will see how to create a table. There are a couple of ways that you can create a table, and once you create the table you can build the application, but specific to the single table we will see, and then later on we will, in my subsequent videos, you will be seeing how to create a relationships and how to build a model driven application using the Dataverse tables. Right. So let's begin. So you are supposed to open the Power Platform. So max.powerapps.com is the URL to access the Power Apps. Once you come to this page, you should go to the table, and inside the table you will see a couple of tables are already created. So these tables are standard tables. So it is created from the Microsoft side to save your time, or these are the table. You can customize these tables. If you want to use the standard tables in your application, you will be able to use. So you can see here there is a table called user. So here all the users, okay, only one user is showing, but yeah, so you will be able to see the list of users from your company. Right. So this will show Office 365 users. That is fine. So now if I come to this, and if I think to create a new table, so you can write a prompt to start a table and fill the data for the practicing purpose. Copilot will generate a table for you. Right. So I'll click on this, and it is asking me to describe. So I will say create an employee table for personal information about the employee employee right. So you can write like this, and you can say generate. So it will generate a table and some dummy data, 4 5 6 7 rows. So let's wait until it generates the response. Okay, so this is how it has created. So it has created two tables. I asked to create a one, but yeah. So this is about the employee information and then employee details. And based on the employee, so there is a relationship got created. If I say edit, so you will be able to see. Okay, so let me do this and say edit. So you will be able to see employee to employee contact. So one to many kind of relationship is there, from employee to many side table is employee contact. And new lookup column will be added to the employee contact when the relationship is established. So whenever we create a relationship, you can, meaning this kind of column will get added. And this column is going to bring all the rows, entire record for that entire record from the table for the specific employee in that row. If you want to make this required, you can do that. And then this is the schema name and this is the relationship name. So this is how table can be created using the Copilot, right? If you want to create the tables from the scratch, you can create a table from the scratch. Okay, so you can start here, and this kind of window will get open. So if you say new table, so you can say table 2 and all. So this is how table 1 and table 2 is there. You can shuffle between this table 1 and table 2, and you can add rows and columns, right? You can define the properties and all about the table, right? So this is how you can create. So you can add new column and give the name, and then type of data type you can define and all. So everything can be done here also. Now let's go back. If you want to create a table with Excel or CSV file, you can select this, and obviously it will allows you to select this Excel file. So let's load the file. I'm loading the file, and it is saying okay, there is a sheet one, and if I say import, so it will create a table from Excel. And if you want to build the relationship and all, you can create a new table from the other type of file, CSV or Excel, and then you can create the relationship and all. Everything is same, right? So I'm just giving the basic how you can create. If there is a SharePoint list that you may have, so you can create the table. You can load that list into the Dataverse as a table. Right, so SharePoint connection will happen. So first of all, whenever if you try to create the connection first time, it will ask for the credentials and all. You can paste the SharePoint site URL here. Then you can find the list. You can search the list from the that SharePoint site, and you will be able to create a table. Right. So these are the ways to create a table. So now what I would like to do is I would like to create a table based on this Excel. You can create it from scratch also. Okay. But to save the time, I will load it from the Excel. And okay, so let me say import. And then you can rename this. Okay, it's not like this is the file it is referring. And it says 6 columns, 11 rows are there. And imported with AI. So this table name and all, if you want to edit, you can edit. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 columns. You can if you want to view the data, you can view the data from the table. What and all data is there, how table will looks like. And yes, so primary key will be employee ID. So I'm going to save this, right? So joining date, email and all is possible. Okay, so now the next thing that we will see is after saving how to create an application and all, right? So let me save this table as an employee. Right, so if I come to the customs, you will be able to see that there is a table got created. And if you want to create an application, you can simply open the table. Okay, and let's Power BI build the application. Sorry, Power Apps build the application for you. So there is an option when you open the table. There is an option to create an app. You can give the employees app. Okay, this is what the name you have chosen for the application, and then let's wait till the time AI. So obviously, it's the platform Power Apps will be used to perform the CRUD operation. So it will create an UI or a single page application to perform the CRUD operation on the Dataverse table. That table we have selected, connection and all everything. So this is going to give us the preview. Okay, how it is going to. So when you create an application from the table, so obviously that will be the kind of model driven application, right? So this is how application will get created. If I come to the home, so this is the list, then you will be able to see list of active employee. This is the view. and there is nothing pinned, but if you want to create a view and all, you will be able to do that. If I go to the form, you will be able to see this is what the form it has created to edit the employee or to create the new employee and all. Even if you want to load the flows and everything, you will be able to see here, right? Create a flow and see your flows, right? So still this application is not at okay, it got saved as an employees app, and yes, so this is the way you can create an application. This is the pages. Okay, if you want to see the data, so in your app you can see this is a table used in your environment, what and all are available options, tables are available. You will be able to see. If you want to create a new table, you will be able to switch from here. Automation, power app, flows you can add. So even you can in this app, okay, so expired process, new process, active process, okay, all these things are automatically got added. So we will discuss everything. If you want to create an agent, so not configured, but yeah, you will be able to configure the agent. But again, to configure the agent and all, you need to have the premium license, right? So everything we will see one by one. And here this is the view, active and inactive employee view is created. So in this application, it got created. You will be able to see here. Okay, and let me play the application. Okay, so if I play the application, you will be able to see. Right, this is how application will link. Email a link, send link to the selected records in an email. So it is possible. Visualize this. If you want to visualize this, you can visualize. And if you create a model driven application, that is nothing but your Dynamic 365. So you can see dynamic.com, crm5 dynamics.com kind of URL got generated, and then org is not defined for me, so it has picked the org, but ideally it should pick the webchamp as an organization, but domain is not set for this. So this is how it shows. So if you want to refresh, you will be able to refresh. If you want to see the charts and all, you will be able to see. Okay, so groups can be created. So this is what the employee, and yeah. So the views like active employees and inactive employees. So there is nothing as an inactive. So this is how views are created. So you will be able to shuffle between active and inactive employees. So views are kind of filtered data. So that will bring it from there, right? So if you want to edit the column, you will be able to edit the column. If you want to add the column, you will be able to add the column here. Then, okay, these are the emails. If you want to send an email, it can send. If you want to delete anything, you can make the selection and perform the delete, edit, or you can say activate. So activate these employees, right? So it can be edited, assigned, shared, and viewed from the active view. This is fine. So this is by default, this is a active. So few things got automatically added from the standard tables also, right? So the status and all for this one. But yeah, so this is the way to create application. If you want to show something, let me say show charts. Okay, so there are no charts configured, so we might need to add the chart. If I go back, so this is the only page. So this is the back button is added. Then if you want to run the flow, if you want to run report, so you will be able to refresh that report. Excel template, quickly generate Excel document or create new template. Export to Excel. This is possible. Import from Excel. So open import wizard. to import from Excel. So you will be able to do that. Okay, so import from CSV, import from XML kind of options. These options are already available. So you need not to worry how to do this. Even if I go to the Excel, okay, open in online Excel or static worksheet page only, dynamic worksheet, dynamic pivot and all. So if I say open in online Excel, so this is the way it will open the data. And if I say save, it will save. I don't want to save this, so I will say return and yes. So this is how export options will be available with the Dataverse. So there are many unique features that you cannot use with the Canvas applications because of limitations. But yeah, model driven applications are pretty much good applications. Lots of features are available. Even you can visualize this directly in the Power BI. If I say visualize this view, it is opening the Power BI. Meaning it is going to create a new report, looks like, and generating a report, right? It is going to create a report directly. So pre-select the data and all. So everything I will select and let's wait until this generate the reports. And then if you want to save, you can save this report as an Power BI report. So AI is generating a report, right? So this is how report will looks like. If you want to add the show data table at the bottom, it will add the table also, right? And yeah, so I'm not going to save this, but yes, if I try to save, okay, so obviously file name and then workspace, it is going to ask so where you want to save. So this is how very quickly report can be created on your Dataverse data, right? So this is what the purpose of this video. So we have created a model driven application using a single table, but yes, we have to learn how to use the multiple tables, how to use the tables which are in a relationship. So is what something that we are going to see in my next video. So till the time, I would like to say happy learning and do not forget to subscribe webcam. So in my next video, I'll discuss how to create a relationship in Dataverse and what is the cascading or what is the referential integrity and what does mean by actions and all. Everything I will discuss in detail. So till the time, do not forget to subscribe webchamp. Thank you.